Alrighty, PG-13. This is Cobra. Now, we have talked a little bit about the Ice Viper. And I did have the Ice Viper growing up as a kid. I did enjoy the Ice Viper. The Ice Viper has a cool head sculpt, as you can see. You know, and he did come with two sides. I do have a set somewhere in the room. So his helmet did come off. He didn't come with a backpack. But again, like, this was just a fantastic looking figure. So you could use him as a ninja or an Artic ninja. Man. So I do have enough. I do have a few of these figures to form a unit, as well as the snow serpents. So I have a bit of an Arctic force. Now I do love the snow serpents, the 1985 snow serpent and the 1987. That is the 1987 Ice Viper. And later on we got a 1990s snow serpent. Now if he would have had a black piece instead of purple piece painted, maybe, but he's fashionized. The 90s is like a fashionized. But anyways, that's the new word of the century, fashionized. So the snow serpents were awesome. I really enjoyed the snow serpents. They did come with a lot more gear. You know, they had a pouch, they came with snowshoes, they have like anti-tank weapons, APGs, their little rockets fire off at the tanks or vehicles. And they did come with, well, a backpack. So did the other snow serpent. He did have a backpack and a snowboard. But again, he's got the purple. Got some cool stuff going on here. But he did come with the AK-47. Now, the Ice Viper, he just didn't have a gun. I believe he had just a size. So that kind of stupid. You think, well, you're going winter survival. Anyways, so out of those three Arctic figures, what more could you have added to the Cobra Arctic Force? And what more could they have become? I mean, you could probably throw in a Rock Viper. But again, you know, he would have to be like a different color. And the white color, you know, why did they use the white when they knew it would always yellow later on? Whereas the snow serpent has a timeless classic color. It's like a gray with a little bit of painted white. So that's not going to fade to yellow. So that's a nicer detail. The 85 snow serpent still is superior, like thicker legs, you know, better sculpt. He just stands the test of time. So I'm gonna have to say, even though the 90s version looks a little bit like, you know, he's got a better muscles in the arms, he just kind of second to the real snow serpent. You know, you've been fashionized. Now the Ice Viper was fantastic. I mean, the Ice Viper's got his own little crazy write-up here, but they go off into some stupid thing about special diet and some sort of thing to the face. Anyways, the gist of this file card is that you had to qualify as a Cobra Eels, and you also had to become like a Techno Viper. You had to have the skills as a Techno Viper. So basically, you were technically a Techno Viper and a Frogman, a Cobra Eels, in order to become an Ice Viper to fix your Cobra Wolf. Now, the Cobra Wolf is a fantastic vehicle, but again, it was a little hollow underneath, and we won't go ahead and get into that. I still enjoyed that vehicle. Just hated those donut tires. You know, they should have had a better, like a bell tire. Something that would last a lot longer. Not snap off. Now, could we have seen a night force, a night Arctic force? I would have loved to have seen that. You know, you have a set of snow serpents with ice vipers. Maybe even the 90s. Throw him in there too. So you could have like a cool kind of thing going on. I mean, I think they might have made him in black, because they did make like the Haley, I can't pronounce it right now. The Haley Viper. Anyways, he came with like a battle copter or something in the 90s. And they made him purplish. He was just purple. Anyways, he's out of that. He's out of the review. Alright. Would I have liked to have seen an Arctic Viper? Yes. Not just the Ice Viper. I would like to have seen like an Arctic Viper. Hell yeah! And I would like to have seen an Arctic Trooper. You know? We have not have gotten an Arctic Trooper. Like even Black Major Customs did Arctic Troopers. Same with the Cobra officers and even the Arctic. I think, you know, that might be an idea. We'll probably get an Arctic Bats. That could be a possibility with Super 7. But they're definitely going to have to thicken up the legs. So, Cobra needed a better organized Arctic force. You know, something more. Because they just had snow serpents. You still need a few functioning figures to make an army, like, you know, even Arctic Bats, Arctic. Yes, you had your snow serpents, that's right. But it's just not one force. You know, you got a multitude within your forces. So you kind of want to have a variety of troop builders. Everybody loves troop builders here. Anyways, I do love the Ice Viper. Now, how many of you out there love both the Snow Serpent and the Ice Viper? I mean, this is just a fantastic figure. The only thing I would improve upon for the Snow Serpent is, well, maybe a different backpack design. Maybe you can have, you know, have this clip on the very back. I mean, it's cool it clips on the side, but again, the weapons pack one doesn't seem to work as well as the traditional one. I like the fact, you know, they all should have come with like an AK-47 or something. This one's broken, but, you know, this one's just not fitting in as well. But the AK-47s do fit in nice, the vintage type. I do have a whole bunch around. I'll have to look for one that's not broken. But you can see it fits in this hand nicely. That or the you know, Firefly's weapons from the weapons packs. You know, I tend to choose weapons that are not going to break their fingers or break their thumbs off. Again, even this guy as another Arctic snow trooper, all in like Arctic colors. Even like have a gray camo. I don't know about white. white off always goes like a off yellow. I mean, that's another thing you have to really watch for these figures. Keep your figures out of sunlight, otherwise, you know, they can start that chemical reaction. But all in all, the Rock Viper, he might have fit in there. He just needed better winter colors. I mean, we don't have a Snow Viper. I'm looking at all the Vipers we got. And again, you'd have to have, you know, a long sleeve Viper in order to have a winter Viper. Today is Broken Weapons Day. This is broken. Oh no. Anyway, you grabbed the wrong one. Oh well. But anyways. Could you have used Crimson Guards as well. You know, you could always make a different type of Arctic force. Man, I just love my Vipers. I wish we had more of an Arctic force for Cobra. The Joes have a ton of different Arctic figures to choose from. So it makes you wonder, could we have had way more Arctic figures for the line? I think so. You know, or even like a Night Force. Cobra, you know, the Dark Serpents. Serpent. The Night Serpent Force. Well, it's snakes. Of course they're going to be serpents. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the reviews. Last Monday I did suffer a medical emergency, so I had to basically stop smoking. Yes, I haven't smoked since last Monday, so I've quit permanently. Couldn't breathe for 3 hours. Drove my semi right to the hospital. And then all these hospitals end up having to be hills, so you can't even walk up the hospital. So the supervisors had to meet me and drive me up the ramp to get into the hospital. Who designed it, eh? You can't breathe, you can't talk. So anyways, finally after I got the medication, they don't even give you anything. They make you wait. And that's another thing. How come they don't have puffers in the first aid kits? You know, something to help people breathe. Anyways, I'm still kind of recovering because I they did find a blood clot, and I have to take blood thinners. Hopefully that blood clot, you know, just dissolves and doesn't just break free and end up somewhere else, and then I end up being all screwed up from it. Hopefully not. But anyways, it's quite the ordeal. So anybody's out there that ever had problems breathing and stuff and suffers from asthma, you know, they should demand that the first aid kits carry something for people that can't breathe. You don't realize until it happens to you, right? So anyways, glad I survived. But I don't know, might be on blood thinners forever, but we'll see what happens in the next few months. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the videos. I did put in for the Transformer crossover with the Triple T. Oh, I'm still kind of out of breath here. So hopefully that shows up. I did want to get it for the Sergeant Slaughter, and not because it's just fucking way overpriced, but hopefully they made the figures better. I do enjoy the Super 7 figures. You know, I love what you can do with these things. This is cartoon accurate. In the cartoon, his head is darker than the body. So, oh, we almost lost one. And I'm getting lightheaded. I do enjoy the bats. I do hope we get like a Python bats or even an Artic bats. Keep losing all the weapons here. Maybe we'll get a Night Force bats. Anyways, so hopefully people understand that, you know, breathing is not an option. Gotta be able to breathe. So anyways, I'm thankful I'm not smoking anymore, which is a good thing. I've quit in the past, but anyways, thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments down